day the sun stopped. The secret prayer of Joshua and the cosmic ripple. A mystery that defies time. What happened in the unseen realm? O sun, stand still over Gibeon, and O moon, over the valley of Ajalon. Joshua chapter 10, verse 12. And the heavens froze. Time paused. Creation trembled. One man's prayer broke the rhythm of the universe. Imagine a blood-soaked valley near Gibeon, where the fate of nations hangs in the balance. The air reeks of iron and smoke. Joshua, Moses' successor, stares at the horizon as the Amorite armies flee. But time is slipping away. Night is coming. One final push could secure victory, but darkness would save Israel's enemies. Desperation grips the camp, until Joshua does the unthinkable. He raises his hands, not toward the battlefield, but to the heavens. His prayer, a secret plea, lost to history, shatters the laws of creation. The sun freezes, the moon halts. For nearly 24 hours, daylight defies the cosmos. What really happened that day? And why does this ancient anomaly ripple across science, faith, and history? It began with a battle, one that was not supposed to be fought. Joshua had been deceived. The Gibeonites, trembling at the rumors of Israel's invincible God, had disguised themselves with worn sandals and moldy bread to beg for peace. Joshua, without consulting God, made a covenant with them. Then came the scream, a message. 5 Amorite kings have risen. They're marching on Gibeon. They want revenge. Joshua could have let them perish. The Gibeonites had tricked him after all. But something deep within stirred. Honor? Conviction? Guilt? Or was it destiny? Whatever it was, Joshua gathered his warriors and marched through the night. And as dawn broke, the battlefield shimmered with the scent of fear and the blood of giants. That's when it happened. He lifted his eyes, not to his enemies, but to the heavens, and he prayed a prayer that no man before him had dared whisper. Sun, stand still. Moon, do not move. A command, not a request, and the sky obeyed. So the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, till the nation avenged itself on its enemies. The sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about a full day. Time, a force bound by divine law, was arrested. But what did that look like? Imagine it. The birds halted mid-flight. Shadows froze, not shifting an inch. Timekeepers, sundials, water clocks, the celestial dance, were paralyzed. Warriors stared upward in awe, drenched in sweat, uncertain whether to tremble in fear or fight harder. But this was no simple miracle. This was rebellion, not against God, but against time itself. Who gave Joshua this authority? Was this boldness, holy or heretical? Joshua's command uses 2 verbs, dam, be silent, and amad, stand still. Was he silencing celestial movement or something deeper? Ancient Jewish commentaries suggest Joshua's prayer invoked the Shem HaMeforash, the forbidden 72-letter name of God, to bend creation itself. Did this unleash a cosmic chain reaction? For centuries, skeptics dismissed the event as myth. Then, in the 19th century, astronomers stumbled on a missing day in celestial records. In 1895, Yale professor Charles A. L. Totten claimed that backtracking eclipses revealed a 23-hour gap. Decades later, NASA's Apollo missions allegedly used computers to confirm a lost day matching Joshua's timeline. The story went viral, but was it true? Modern scholars debunk the NASA connection, yet the mystery lingers. Physicists like Dr. Hezi Yitzhak propose a localized space-time distortion, a miracle framed as a bubble over Gibeon. Others cite the lunisolar tidal theory, where Earth's rotation slowed via gravitational resonance. But what force could trigger such an anomaly? Astonishingly, cultures worldwide recount a long night or endless day. The Chinese Zhuanyuan Chronicle describes Emperor Huangdi battling under a frozen sun. Aztec lore speaks of a night that lasted 2 risings. Greek historian Herodotus wrote of Egyptian priests referencing a day out of time. Even the Inuit speak of a day when the sun slept. Are these coincidences or fragments of a shared memory? Ancient Jewish texts hint that Joshua's prayer was no spontaneous cry. The Midrash Tanchuma claims he learned hidden names of God from Moses, secrets capable of altering reality. The Kabbalistic Zohar warns that such power risks unbinding the fabric of Beriah, creation. Was Joshua's prayer a calculated act of cosmic engineering? Did it trigger a ripple effect, destabilizing time itself? Some scholars fear the event left scars, the abrupt end of the last ice age, the collapse of ancient megalithic cultures, even the near extinction of humanity 12,000 years ago. What happened in the unseen realm? Heaven doesn't move unless something provokes it. When Joshua prayed, something erupted, not only in the physical realm, but in the spiritual world. Picture this. Angels halted mid-flight. Demonic forces screamed as divine order shattered. The Earth's guardians held their breath, confused by a human commanding the cosmic clock. Could it be that in that moment, time, a living entity, resisted Joshua? That he wrestled not only with fear, but with creation itself? What kind of man speaks to the sun? What kind of boldness is that? Some ancient Jewish rabbis taught that when Joshua commanded the sun, he spoke with the same creative authority used in Genesis chapter 1, not as a god, but as a man fully aligned with God's will. It wasn't sorcery, it wasn't arrogance, it was spiritual alignment. The sun stopped, the Bible says, because the Lord fought for Israel. But what did the heavens suffer to obey that prayer? The victory at Gibeon secured Canaan for Israel, but at what cost? The book of Jasher, Joshua chapter 10 verse 13, claims hailstones from the vault of heaven slaughtered more enemies than Israel's swords. Could these have been meteors, debris from a disrupted orbit? Centuries later, Isaiah and Habakkuk allude to the day the sun retreated as a warning of God's power. Even Jesus references Joshua's era when teaching about faith. Luke chapter 18 verse 7-8. Though victorious, Joshua was never the same. He had defied the natural laws written by the Creator's own hand. He had stepped into a realm few mortals touch. Some say the weight of what he did haunted him, that he would wake at night, trembling, not from war, but from the silence that followed that prayer. He had felt something shift, something permanent. Did he wonder, was this act divine obedience, or did I break something holy? God never rebuked him, but perhaps Joshua rebuked himself. The long day of Joshua remains a haunting enigma. Was it a divine flex of power, a warning, a glitch in the matrix? Modern physicists like Dr. John A. Mercer speculate that such events could recur if quantum thresholds are crossed by human consciousness, a merger of faith and science. But perhaps the true lesson lies in the secret prayer itself. Joshua didn't ask for strength or weapons. He asked for time. And in that request, he revealed humanity's role as co-stewards of creation, a truth as dangerous as it is divine. Here lies the great mystery. Was this a divine loophole that God left open for a bold man of faith? Or was it a moment where God himself, for the love of his covenant, allowed his own creation to bend? It wasn't just the sun and moon that obeyed. It was time, gravity, celestial balance, and laws that no human could tamper with, all submitting to the voice of a man in covenant with heaven. Could it be that the universe is more flexible to the cries of faith than we think? And what does this mean for us? The next time you watch a sunset, ask yourself, what if it doesn't move? What if someone, somewhere, is praying right now? Dive deeper into the mystery. Share your theories below. Was Joshua's prayer a key to unlocking time? Could ancient miracles hold secrets to tomorrow's science? Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. See you again in our next video.